So I bought a motorhome today. It is a 1994 Damon Intruder. I wasn't really familiar with this brand, but it is built on a Chevy platform. Got some interesting things like open the door and steps come out. First time I noticed the model number, I'll have to look that up. 345B. It's a 34 footer, I'm guessing. Usually it's the first numbers. The people I purchased it from bought it from a couple that fixed it all up, redid all the interior, all the curtains, painted everything, added new hardware, even put in these little lifters. It's got these two chairs. I'll probably take those out and put another futon there. It has a futon here from IKEA, folds down into a bed. They put a different sink in. I think that the stove is all original. Greystone microwave, Norcold refrigerator that runs off propane or electric. They did a really good job with kind of reupholstering everything. Wood background detail there and above the door. I gotta figure out a lot of electrical related stuff. Just noticed that's on, but I think that the red one is what controls the steps. Going back here, there's a shower here. It's a little soft spot on the floor right here, but probably just old, dried out damage. You can see they used to have a curtain that goes across here, but since it was just a couple, they probably didn't really care too much about privacy for the shower area. There is a shower curtain somewhere. I'll figure all that out later. Hello. Put a medicine cabinet thing in here. Looks like it's kind of falling apart. They're not real expensive. Here's a kind of custom sink they did with the same wood backsplash. This side has kind of parked crooked, so things are a little crooked here. They added all these LED lights. I got all the switches off because I don't want to drain the battery. A little shelf up here for toilet paper. So at least the pooper is separate. All the cabinets were painted. I got not a new one, but a new comforter for in here. More storage. The bottoms are lined with cedar, which is kind of nice. It smells good in here. More curtains. Got a speaker system throughout. More storage down there. There's storage under the bed. These are the factory controls for the two AC units. There's one in the front and one in the back. There's a thermostat here again. They did the wood wall feature. It's got a nice floor. Kind of a laminate floor. I don't know how it would hold up with water, but there's switches throughout. Oh, I guess I do have the electricity on. More storage here, drawer pullouts, fuse boxes down there. I'll probably mount a TV on this wall since you can get in here to add a little bit more support. That's solid, so that should be fine. I think the antenna wire from here goes out to the rooftop antenna. I don't know if it's converted for digital or not. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna also, they had a wireless backup camera set up that just sat on the dash and plugged in the cigarette lighter, but it always says no signal. So I'm gonna mount a TV here for everybody that's sitting out in this area to watch. But I'm probably going to mount another TV setup. I might replace the stereo with something nicer. It's an old piece of junk stereo from 2000s probably. Small screen, hard to operate. So I might get something with CarPlay, multiple camera inputs, and then I'll hardwire some cameras in different angles so you can get not only a good view when you're backing up, but for security as well. It's on a Chevy platform. It's got a 454 motor, runs really strong. I think it's got 79,335. I put like 100 something on it today driving it home from southern Michigan. This pulls up. Got a carbureted 454. I was really surprised that you can't smell anything. I guess it's heavily insulated and has a kind of thermal barrier, but I didn't smell any emissions at all. It ran for quite a while. Must be some kind of sensor that's loose. So yeah, I'm pretty just back up before actually the engine's still warm. Pretty happy with it. Awning supposedly pretty good shape. There's an HP box for the antenna, so that is set up. I don't know. I'm sure I'll have some kind of electrical to do, but I don't mind doing that kind of stuff. I've wired up a few things in my days. So I got it for a pretty reasonable price. I like this more than the brand new camper that I had and sold. So I can take this out to the lake property for a weekend or whatever. And I guess that wasn't. So I got a lot of labeling to do to figure out what everything is. First switch does those LEDs. Second one does the lights outside. I'm really not sure what this red one is, but for it to light up, it must be something special, so I'll have to research that a little bit. They were both tall people, so they raised the height of the table, so I'll have to mess with that because it's kind of flimsy. This red one might be outlets outside, but I'll figure that out later. They said it had a awning that's in good shape. Mirrors all worked. There is a generator. In this compartment here, it's a Generac. I may have locked it. No. It's a Generac. I'll have to get the oil changed on this. That switch, actually, when I picked it up, I had taken that little key out and none of the cigarette lighter or stereo worked on it at all. Looks like you can get to the undercarriage through there. It looks pretty accessible, but this will fire right up if I hit that start button. You can fire it on from inside as well. I have a book on this as well. It's got lots of storage. Tires are pretty good for being 5 or 6 years old. I don't have this unlocked. Lights all work, wipers work. I was looking at a couple other ones and they needed a lot of things before you'd even hit the road and go. So I was really happy with the interior being done on this one, and other things I can do that are minor. I can, take the time to get this vinyl off, kind of update that to newer color scheme with my vinyl cutter. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Damon Intruder 345B. I think the title said it was a 94.